Hello, friends. EJ here with another unfiltered rant. Today, I want to focus on last night's WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view from Philadelphia. This is my second pay-per-view I've watched since coming back to watching wrestling after 17 years. As you know, I did a podcast on that on this feed a few episodes ago, probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe. And you know, I'm now I would say about 5 weeks into my, into this experience, as I say. It's funny because, I love wrestling. I love old school wrestling. But in 2002, I decided to stop watching. I just stopped watching. I didn't watch really for 17 years, and then I came back after 17 years, just hearing all the folks talk about it all the time, and the new AEW came, and all this stuff was going on. I feel like, well, that'd be a good time to start watching again. So this is my second pay-per-view, and last night's pay-per-view was amazing. I don't want to go too much into detail here because I want to keep this under 10 minutes as I'm actually driving to work right now. However, I did write a blog on my observations and takeaways from last night's show. So I'll just talk about the main things here that really stood out last night during the show that I was impressed with, or that stuff that I really wanted to speak of. First off, the first match, I was completely shocked that the first match they started up with the Grave Dogs, I'm going to call it, Undertaker and Roman Reigns against Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. And I tell you, the Undertaker looked great, actually, in this match. When you consider his last time he was on a pay-per-view, it was Super Showdown about 6 weeks ago, the Saudi Arabia show, that the match against Goldberg, and I saw clips of that matchup, and he looked horrendous. They both looked horrendous, but especially him. And you knew that Undertaker being in programs in recent weeks after that, obviously he wanted to wash the stench off of that match, and he did so, really. And he actually moved pretty well in this match too. I don't know if he lost some weight even after. He looked good. He looked really good. In moments like the old Undertaker from the 90s. It was a good match, actually. I do hope, number one, that this also puts an end to the Shane McMahon being on TV every single week. On every show every single week. I do hope they pulled him back, because I think while Shane's great for what he does, and I love Shane McMahon, I think oversaturation is too much. And I know they use him to put other guys over, but I think he's hurting more than helping at this point now. Maybe less of Shane McMahon will be more effective. Taker obviously gave Roman Reigns some of his blessing, I'm going to call it, his just kind of stamp of approval. So hopefully Roman Reigns can get some of that rub. You still hear once in a while people booing Roman Reigns in arenas, which honestly really pisses me off, because the guy, I love Roman Reigns, honestly, and I know that the WWE has been trying to force feed him down our throats the last couple of years, and obviously fans are a bit resistant to some degree when something's being forced on the throat. But he's a great personality. He's in the ring. He's great in the ring. I mean, personality is a little bit, he's a little bit stiff to some degree, but he's still an enjoyable character to watch. So that was a good match. Revival and Usos was a good match. I'm not surprised Revival won, to be honest with you. I want to for the Usos, but the Revival was a really good team to watch. The Rainbusters. I can see that. I can see them going at it again in SummerSlam, to be honest with you. The Bayley handicap match between Bayley and Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, very entertaining, actually. Bayley winning that. I know people were saying that Philadelphia probably didn't care about Bayley, but I thought she got a nice little pop at the end of the match. Nikki Cross, of course. I guess it's cool for a little while. The whole thing between her and Alexa Bliss is not a bad program to run there, but I actually would like rather than Nikki Cross get her own, start doing things on her own. I think she's adorable, and I think she's also a beast in the ring. So, Bayley, 61, but she's, she did it. She won the big match. So, the three-way tag team match, I'm surprised they changed hands. I thought Daniel Bryan and Rowan would be the SmackDown champs at least till SummerSlam. I thought Heavy Machinery was great in this match. I thought they actually dominated most of the match. But in the end, the 6-time WWE Tag Team Champions, the New Day, 6th time, they got it again. Entertaining match, of course. By the way, no bad match. No bad matches in this pay-per-view. The Extreme Rules batted 1,000. Okay, every match was really, really good. Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman. If it wasn't for the incident that happened a couple weeks ago on Raw, 2 weeks ago, where Strowman, pretty much speared Lashley into the LED screen. Spear him there. That storyline also would have gone nowhere. But we had a last man standing match, and Braun prevails after power slamming Lashley on top of the tunnel. But I'm hoping this is also the end of the rivalry, because it got its payoff last night, and now we can move on. Ricochet and AJ Styles. Now I said before the show, I tweeted this on Twitter before the show started. While I expected Ricochet to win this match, it would not have surprised me if AJ Styles had won this match and had Ricochet chase him for another month or two, because this is a really good rivalry, and I think I can see this going beyond SummerSlam, honestly. I think Ricochet can use some edge to his character, honestly, and I think Ricochet being, the only way you can do that is by Ricochet being the hunter, not the hunted. AJ Styles has him in the club, so we'll see if Ricochet's character gets a little darker. We'll see. I'm not saying turn heel, but I can see. It'd be nice to see Ricochet get a little bit of darkness on him, just because he's a big time babyface right now. Big babyface right now. Probably arguably the biggest one in the company right now, next to Seth Rollins. What else here I'm missing? Oh, Samoa Joe, Kofi Kingston. Solid match. Samoa Joe's my guy. But I gotta be honest with you, if you're not impressed with Kofi Kingston at this point, then why are you watching wrestling? The guy has done what he has had a very productive title reign, and I can't say enough about how great he's been in the ring, and how great he's whether it was a Dolph Ziggler match last month or this match against Samoa Joe, he has been phenomenal as a champion. And honestly, I think he's had a better reign right now than Seth Rollins. So Kofi Kingston will be the champion for the SummerSlam, most likely. I'm curious what program they have next left for Kofi Kingston, because obviously it ain't gonna be Samoa Joe again. I don't think it'll be Samoa Joe again. I think Samoa Joe was just a bridge to get to another program with somebody else. We'll see where that goes, obviously. And of course this week with Eric Bischoff and both Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman taking over both SmackDown and Raw, respectively, I think that we'll have some answers. The last thing, of course, is the Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Baron Corbin, and Lacey Evans mixed tag match for both titles on the line. It was actually a really good match, and I love that they made the extreme, they left all the extreme stuff outside the last man standing match into this match. Kendo sticks and chairs, whatnot. And by the way, Lacey Evans took some big shots last night too. I'm really proud of her. Ultimately, the match came to its climax when Baron Corbin gave Becky Lynch end of days, and which enraged Seth Rollins. And before you know it, Kendo stick to Baron Corbin, gave Baron Corbin three curb stomps, and they're the winners. They retain the titles, and within seconds, there you go. Brock Lesnar comes in, cashes the Money in the Bank, and gives Seth Rollins an F5, and we have a Universal Champion in Brock Lesnar. So there you have it. Brock Lesnar, of course, part-time employee, but again, I actually don't mind him doing this, honestly, because you know what? It keeps the intrigue of him, lurking around and whatnot. And I think now he'll be useful for. I mean, we're all going to assume that Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar are SummerSlam. I know this is a program that's been done before in the past, but Seth Rollins has been very stale lately. No interesting storylines. I wasn't really feeling him and Becky Lynch tag team thing. I think they're not really all that great. Also on the mic together, I think they need to separate the two, and largely because of the fact that they're better solo. Like Becky Lynch is amazing by herself. So is Seth Rollins. Why would you want to put them together? But I tried it. I don't think it worked, and now I move forward. So there you have it. That's my assessment, my takeaways. If you want to read about it more, you can about the read the observation takeaways that I just did here. You can go look at it, of course, on my website at ernestmaking.net. So that's it. Who would have thought that WWE would be the ones to actually cure my writer's block? I wrote a pretty big piece today on the blog, so check it out. Happy to do it. I'm almost at work, so until next time, we will check in on Unfiltered. Later.